Hey peeps, how are you? I just wanted to say a really quick thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My intention is to bring something every day, whether it's meditation or pranayama or vinyasa. So just keep putting your comments on there and I will do my best to bring it, okay? I look forward to when we can be together again, but until then, we have this. So I'm gonna start this off today in downward facing dog. It's gonna be a strong sequence, just to bring you up to speed. So grab your props if you need them. All right, let's go right to downward facing dog. And in your dog, you're gonna walk it out. And as you walk it out, try to get connected to me. Just like if we were in the room together. Following the cadence of my voice. We're going to inhale the right leg up towards the sky. The right leg is going to come through to the top of the mat, warrior one. Inhale your arms all the way up. And as your arms come up towards the sky, we're going to take eagle arms. So the right arm is going to go underneath the left, find the back bend. Open up the chest. Lean further into the right leg. Soften the shoulders away from your ears. On the next breath, lean forward. Take the right shoulder to the inside of the right knee. And as your forearms reach towards the floor, work the actions of your hips. Now on the next breath, the right hand is going to come down. The left arm is going to come up towards the sky. Keep working on pushing that right knee closer towards the baby toe as you open up the front body. Use the left arm to come into a peaceful warrior. So the left arm is going to come down. The right arm is going to come all the way up towards the sky. Now when you bring the right arm down, bring it to the outside of the right foot. The left arm is going to come up. Now as the left arm comes up, have it go over the head at the same time and hold. As the left hand comes down to the mat, add spider fingers. And the right hand is going to extend out in front with you as well. Keep working on adjusting your hips. Keep sinking into the right leg a little bit more. Now we're getting ready to go into side plank. So wrap the right knee or the right elbow around the right knee. Place the right hand down onto the mat. And start to come up onto the ball of the right foot so you can lift the right leg up and hold. Extend your left arm up towards the sky. Hold. Catch your breath. You got this. You're so strong. Hold. Extend your right leg out. Hold. Push up towards the sky, and then have that left hand reach underneath the right armpit. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, lower it. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower it. Inhale, up. One more time. Lower it. Lift it up. Now take that same left foot, toe heel it in a little bit, so you come into like a goddess leg on the left leg. Hold. Hover that right leg up off the ground. Hold. Place the right ankle on the left knee. Hold. Catch your breath. From here, take the left hand down, tabletop position. Lower the knees down to the ground. Now let's check in with the spine. So do a few cat-cows, round and contract. Find the flexion and extension in the spinal column. We're getting ready to go into a back bend. So walk your hands in closer towards your knees, and then place your hands on the lower back. Bring your hips forward towards the top of the mat. Come into fire, toes on the left foot. Inhale the right arm up, reach the left hand back, and then add the back bend. Scarecrow arm on the right arm, and look up. Keep opening up the front body through the pelvic bowl and the top collarbone. One more breath. Reach the right arm back up. Bring your right hand down and the left hand down. So once you're getting in a tabletop position, but we're going to lie down on our belly. So you're going to come right into Sphinx pose. Drop your forearms down to the ground. Now this is kind of what awkward chair reminds me of. If you engage your left leg and flex the toes, that's what awkward chair would be like. But we're trying to soften the stretch. So relax the leg down and allow the pelvic bowl and the belly button to open. It's a nice gentle stretch. On the next breath, you're going to bring your hands back to the mat. Start to push yourself up. You're going to be legs downward facing dog. So as you come into down dog, wrap the ankles and the knees. So you're now in eagle legs. Hold. Play with the left foot. Maybe you come up high under the toes. Maybe you bend deeper into the knees. We're going to come into another side plank with eagle legs. So roll onto the blade of the left leg. Bringing the left arm up towards the sky and hold. Work on the stretch. As you unwind that leg, extend it all the way out in front of you. Fallen triangle. The left hand will come down to the mat. Slide the pinky in so that the right foot and the left hand are meeting. Come up further onto the ball of the right foot so that you can really land the big toe and bring that right arm up. One more big breath. Open up the chest, open up the chest. The right hand is going to come down. Walk that back foot in so that your knees are crossed. You'll inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold to your chest and thighs touch. On the inhale, sweep your arms up nice and high. Interlace the fingers, release the index fingers, chest up. And then reach back, open up the front body. This is then take it over towards the right. So bend the right knee. Stretch out the left side. And come back to center. Take those fingertips over towards the left side of the room. Exaggerate the right hip. Reach, 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 reach. And come back to center. Exhale, fold. Bring the hands all the way down to the mat. On your inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold, chest to thighs. Start to toe heel your feet away from each other as you inhale, lengthen. Lower the knees down to the ground. As you lower your knees down to the ground, again, remember the props are great. You can place it right underneath the tailbone. Happy cow arms, the right arm comes up. Take the right hand, place it between your two scapulas. Have the left hand come around. Bring the palms together. You can use your braid, your shirt, the strap. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, let's lean forward. Lean forward a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. On the next breath, just release both of your hands all the way down to the mat. Now, we've done arm balances in this particular pose before. So the way this arm balance works is you're going to thread your forearms underneath you. So you might want to lift your knees up a little bit, and your knuckles are going to be down. Your forearms are going to come together. You're going to lean forward onto your knees and lift your feet up off the ground. slowly backing out. It's always good to sort of give wrist stretches then, because it's so good. And the 2 peace fingers of the right hand will grab the big toe. We're going to open ourselves all the way up. So when you're holding onto the big toe, think about the demi-point being really active here. So the more active it is, the more you work the leg muscles, and the spine's going to be erect. That's what the intention is. Keep it lengthening, lengthening, lengthening. On the next breath, that leg's going to come back to center. Take the left hand to the outside of the blade of that foot, and then add the twist. So exaggerate where the left leg is going to go over, and then the gaze goes towards the corner of the right side of the room. And as we place that right foot to the outside of the knee, add your bind. So maybe you do a half bind here where you hold on to the knee, and the right hand comes around and it grabs the inside of the thigh. Maybe you do a full bind. But the idea is we want to get the bigger stretch. So elongate your spine and lengthen. One more breath. Keep working on that opening. We're going to do the counter twist. Don't cheat yourself on this. The right elbow presses into the knee. Look over towards the left side of the room and stretch it out. And as we release, both hands are going to come down to the mat. Come into standing splits. So let's inhale the left leg all up towards the sky. Inhale, lengthening. And exhale, see if you can get the chest and thighs closer together. Inhale, lengthening. Chest and thighs closer together. Inhale, lengthening. You can hop, jump, or fly to the back of the mat, taking the right leg all the way to the back of the mat. Keep the left leg up, come into high plank. Exhale into low. Inhale into up dog. Exhale into down dog. Your left leg is going to come through to the top. Warrior 1, arms up. Concentrate on the breath. Eagle arms, the left arm goes under. Back bend it. Now start to use your inner teacher as you lean forward. I coached you through the right side. See what you can connect with on the left side. You're going to unwind the eagle leg. So the left hand comes down, the right arm comes up. Keep working on opening up the side bodies. The right arm helps us back into peaceful. Reach that right arm up. Over. When the left hand comes down, it comes to the inside of the foot. The right arm comes up. The right arm comes over. Spider fingers, right? So that right hand comes down, and then the left hand meets it round. So we're staying deep into the left leg. You might even think about on this side trying to make that left foot soft so that you already know how much weight you need to keep into the right leg. You'll bind the left knee. So you're going to stick the knee in your armpit. The ball of the foot comes up, and you start to find the side plank. Extend it out and hold. Now first look up and feel yourself grounded in the left hand. And then the right arm comes down. It goes up. Again, down and up. Now see if you can keep that right leg active so it doesn't come in with you, but it stays where it is. Beautiful. Right arm up. Turn that right leg in. Toe heel it in a little if you need to. So you can start to slide that left leg in and hold. Place it on the knee and hold. Tabletop. Find your cat-cows. The flexion and extension of the spinal column. Just in case you were using your upper body and the traps instead of the deltoids or the lats. Start to walk your hands in. Notice that both of my knees are in alignment with each other. And then take your hands to your hips. Feel that right arm as it sort of supports the gentle push towards the top of the mat. And then you can always lean over to the right side to grab the heel of the foot, but correct yourself so that you bring that left shoulder up and back and then reach back towards the back of the mat. Scarecrow arms. Work on getting the right shoulder and the left shoulder in alignment with each other. Keep looking up, chest up, chest up, chest up. Reach up with the left hand. Use that to help you back out. Because the left hand comes down, the right hand comes down. We're going to go into Sphinx pose. So leave your knees where they're at. Just thrust your hips forward. So you roll over the shin as your hips come down to the mat. And then again, the right foot coming up towards the sky makes it more intense. This is probably what your camel felt like. Softening it down to the ground gives the body permission to release any built-up tension. Eagle is coming. So use your hands. Press yourself first back into tabletop. Engage the fire toes and then add the eagle legs. Roll onto the blade of the right foot. Allow your upper body weight to come forward as the right arm comes up and hold. Take the time to really land in the pose. No rush. As you slowly release that leg out in front of you, get the stretch. You'll bring your pinkies together. Notice my straddle's pretty wide. So you might have to hop the right foot in just a hair, not too short. Sometimes you guys make this into a forward fold. Oh, press the big toe of your left foot into the mat. By stimulating your legs in the back, the left arm comes up. The left hand meets the right. Here you go. You're going to hop the foot a little forward. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold till the chest and thighs touch. Explore the range of motion in your feet so you can get the bigger stretches. And on the next breath, inhale your arms all the way up. Interlace your fingers, palms up. And again, I want you to find the front body stretch first. Then you'll take your hands over towards the left. Right hip is pushing out. Right shoulder's reaching high. And come back to center. We'll go to the opposite direction. The left hip comes out, left shoulder. Reach with those palms. So good. Come back to center. One more big front body stretch. Exhale. Fold it forward. Bring your hands down to the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Walk your feet away from each other a little bit. And then again, grab your block if it's necessary. You'll place both knees down on the ground. Sit between your heels. We're going to do happy cow arms. So the left arm will come up. It'll go between the two scapulas. The right hand will come around. The two palms will touch. Open up the chest. On your exhale, lean forward. So as you lean forward, if the tailbone comes up a little bit, I think I'm okay with that. We just don't want it to come so far forward that you're no longer engaging your spine. But we want the back muscles to be stimulated. So you're pressing the back of your head into the left forearm at the same time. In through the nose and out. And we're going to come up nice and slow and release. Your arms will come forward and you'll lean forward. Now rounding your spine. See if you can get your chest to touch your thighs. And if you did the arm balance on the other side, the way that works is your forearms, literally your knuckles are down and your forearms are on top. And you bring your knees onto your forearms and lean forward. Together we'll release, you'll back out of the pose. Your left hand's going to grab the two peace fingers of the big toe. And then swing yourself all the way around so that that left leg is open. And we'll focus on that stretch. I'm so excited to see your practice when you come back. Inhale, lengthen. Come back to center. Let's switch sides. So from here, as you grab the blade of the foot with the right hand, have it cross your chest. And then reach your chest up towards the sky and look over towards the left side of the room. And place that left foot to the outside of the right knee. And then add the binds if you want to do a reverse bind. So one of the tricks I've learned to get into binds is if I lean forward, it allows me to get that arm underneath there. And then if I lean back, I can get my neck. Can I lower the knees back down to the ground? Knees stay up, you find the twist, and then you work on lowering your knees down, or vice versa. You have to explore the range of motion in your own body to really figure that out. And we'll come back, do the counter twist. So the left elbow presses into the knee, we look over towards the right shoulder. On the next breath, lean forward. Use this foot to back yourself into a split. So the right leg comes up. Inhale, lengthen. Keep working yourself closer and closer towards the torso. Knowing that you're going to get yourself ready for the transition,
If you're a handstander, try to hold it the whole time. We're gonna hop the left leg back. Come forward into high plank. Exhale into low. Inhale into up dog. Exhale into down dog. Your right foot will come through to the top of the mat. The left leg is gonna meet it. Inhale, lengthening. And exhale, folding. Inhale, arms up nice and high. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, lengthen. We'll go ahead and take a comfortable seat.
Drawing our attention inward into the sensations of the physical body. I encourage you to take maybe a 10-minute Savasana. Use one of my playlists that are on Spotify. I have a whole section called Om Out for Final Savasanas. I know the secret to the universe. So go there. Or you can follow one of my meditations as well if you have more time. Whatever your choice is next, I hope it is a meaningful day for you. And I will see you tomorrow. So from my heart to yours, namaste.